You're listening to the voice of IWA Flip here on Interfed Radio. And them bells can only mean one thing. Oh man, Ricky Kyle is on top of the swamp, on top of the AIL, forgive me, one more time. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, my guest today, the one, the only, the manager of champions, Gerald Horton. Jerry, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Phil. Good to be here.
Oh man, Ricky Kyle, man, again. Oh,
Yeah, he's one phenomenal athlete. Got that
he is.
world swamp for a reason.
Man, I think you said it. You said it a couple shows ago. I mean, those AI guys talk the talk, walk the walk, and man, keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
you know who I'm more concerned about is all our other swamp folks. I mean, where's Pipsqueak? Where's oh man, we I want to see some DOD. I want to see some DOD. The legends around here. Oh
Yeah,
man,
see the back as well.
but
Yeah, I had good matches with some of the legends that are around there, like DOD and a bunch of others.
but but it's his show this cycle. Ricky Kyle, congratulations, and just I guess thank you for letting us stay in your house. Thank you for letting us stay in your house.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Rent.
rent free, man. Well, we'll see. We'll see for how long it's rent free, but yeah, buddy. No, Jerry, welcome once again to the AIL. To welcome once again to Swampland. We got a lot going on, but other than Ricky Kyle still running the show here, um, we got some freaking monsters coming, bro.
Oh, yeah. I've seen some of the monsters show up, and they are some of the most bizarre ones I've ever seen. I mean, this isn't like Hollywood monsters. These were actual monsters.
Yeah, I mean they definitely laid the trash talk promos and the challenges on the table this cycle. So I'm curious to see how these matches end up building up. Shout out to the Nightmare Dimension over in the Bronze Federation, one of the Bronze Age leagues. A lot of great trash talk there. If you're looking for a Bronze Age or a Bronze League to play in, check them out. 18 and
Oh,
over. So watch out. A lot of gruesome. Oof. I just got the chills thinking of poor Polly losing her head, man. I'm like, yeah, literally stuff of nightmares. Literally
yeah.
stuff of that.
Yeah, that was quite a frightful thing to see as Polly losing her head because Polly was one of the best competitors in the LSL as well. She's a former world swamp champion and she earned that title and many others getting there. And to see something that tragic happen, it was sad.
Oh yeah, I mean she literally came and dominated in the short period that she was a part of the swamp. Yeah, so shout out to Polly,
Oh yeah.
you're missed. But now let's get over these champions because we got a lot of show and we got to get through it. And looks like it's safe to say World Swan Champion AI's Ricky Kyle. Congratulations, way to start off 2021. Uh, American Extreme Champion, welcome back to the title page, Mr. Eric Fontaine.
Oh yeah. Congratulations, Eric.
Yeah, you know what, man? Those triple triple A, whatever 4As, whatever you want to call them, have been giving Eric a little bit of a tough time, and looks like you returned the favor this cycle, there, huh?
Oh yeah. He definitely returned the favor. I mean, he went through them, basically swept all of them, and like I said, they pushed him enough this last cycle. I know he had some things going on in his personal life and everything along with me. I mean, he's my kid brother. But the thing is, sometimes situations like that can end up working out for you in the long run, and he proved it this last cycle. He just swept through AA like a street sweeper on the street.
Yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. It's glad to see him back. King of the South champion. Man, this guy's been on fire. Whoever's running Crazy Upchuck, man, get her done. Let me tell you, my goodness.
He's been getting it done.
Yep. Southern Heritage champion, Top Sexy Scott the Driller.
Oh yeah, he proved he's no joke in the ring.
This guy, you know what? He's a battle royal phenom, man. I don't know how many. I got to look back, but yeah, like I said, him and Upchuck have come in on fire. So I'm curious to see what 2021 has in store for those two.
Oh, definitely.
Primetime Elite champion. Now this guy here, as far as I'm concerned, is more of a tag, specialist, but he found some singles gold. James Rogue.
Oh, he's definitely proven he can wrestle singles as well as he does in tag.
Yeah. Bringing home that Primetime Elite Championship. This is one of Double R's favorite wrestlers here in the swamp right now. Brass Knuckles champion, La Diabolica.
He is else. Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think he said she's going to have to, eventually, lose the veil. Because, she said, claims she wants to be a part of the women's division, but until that veil comes off, I'm not convinced she's a woman.
Well, that's up to Commissioner Double R. If he allows the veil, fine. But I agree with you, Flip. The veil needs to come off.
Because you saw what kind of what kind of an athlete she is, and there's some of those matches where, I don't know, maybe one of the other guys could be hiding underneath and just pretending to be here. I don't know, brothers, but we'll see. We'll see where this goes. Right. Colossal Fear champion, Swordfish Joseph.
Oh, yeah.
Bad News Crew, baby. Representing. Mm-hmm. North American champion, Terminator Ray Featherfield. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the title page, buddy. Iron Fist champion. Another guy. You know what? It's going to be an interesting cycle. If this guy is on one of the regionals, Iron Fist champion, Paul the Butcher, Duchesne. Yeah, the Legends. Legends haven't had a title in a while, so they're due.
Mm-hmm.
First Blood champion. Cousin Critter.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. He fits right in. That with a name like Cousin Critter, fit. You fit right in here in the swamp. Southern Hardcore champion, the one, the only, Pigeon Toes, Ellie Mae.
Congratulations, my queen.
Oh man, she finally got. You know what? She and her promo this cycle, she said she was going to open a can of whoop ass, and there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Can opened. Barbed Wire champion, the sexy one, the most McAwesomeness. Oh no, wait a minute, Michael McAwesomeness.
Man, he's another good one.
I love that name. I fucking love that name.
He's proven he's awesome.
Yeah. League tag team champions, the Shatterdays, Lockjaw and Scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Shatterdays, Impact, man, the Impact players right there.
They're brothers, aren't they?
You know what? Brothers, cousins, family, definitely. What they are is trouble.
Oh yeah.
Oh, speaking of trouble, TV tag team champions, Chicken Legs Peg and Bullfrog Bob, huh?
Oh yeah.
Remember we were mentioning the up and coming mixed match little round robin that we're gonna have.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Chicken Legs and Bullfrog are warming up.
Oh yeah.
Man, that's gonna be a fun one, man. Good luck to you and I on that one, because these teams are gonna be tough as nails. These teams are gonna be tough.
Do it.
League 6-man champions, cousin Hogzilla, cousin Thunderfoot, and cousin Critter. Hey yo, the cousin.
Yeah, they're doing good.
Giddy up, and get her done, guys, cause gonna be fun. The Virus. TV Tag Team Champions, the Spare Times, the Villain, the Judge, and Mr. Upchuck. Nice.
Yeah. Cool.
Battle Royal winner goes to Top Sexy Scott the Driller. But yeah, it was a good cycle, man. We were over 50 cards, so still maintaining our elite status here in the AIL or LSL if you want to look it up on the IWA results page.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if you're looking for AIL, then yeah, you're definitely not following along with the angles going on here. So, but anyways, we talked about it early. We said this Nightmare Dimension's coming over. Looks like Balin has made the challenge official to the AWL and the LSL. So also, they're not only coming, they're coming after both sister leagues over here in the steel.
Oh yeah, they're targeting both AWL and LSL. So I'd say people of both leagues need to watch out because there's some strange and dangerous individuals.
Oh yeah, I mean, here's the one thing that that you can guarantee yourself, Jerry, that you probably haven't really thought that far ahead is not all the monsters in the Nightmare Dimension like Balin.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
So we're gonna have some unconventional friends as well. So I'm curious what monsters jump ship right away and make it known that they're gonna help us defeat this hornless freak. But you know, there's
But
still
yeah,
a lot of angles to be determined.
yeah.
Let's see here. Looks like from what I can tell, I know we definitely got oh yeah, looks like the mixed match tournament starts this cycle. That's the double R mixed match. We had a show dedicated strictly to it. I've looks like I did get all the flyers and all the brackets in. Yeah, they all made it in. So this cycle, I'm gonna sign. Looks like everybody against Poisoned. So Awesome Mina and King Achilles, Big Mama and Big Papa, Chicken Legs and Bullfrog, War Goddess and Eric, Fontaine, Ellie Mae and Pipsqueak, La Diabolica and El Monje, and Sugar Lips Roxy and the Indomitable One. That's a fun bunch right there. So everybody gets a shot against Poisoned, and good luck, cause dang, I, you know what? If they sweep us, if they have if they just, oh man, I hope we don't get swept. I hope we don't get swept.
Well, when Terry Black wrestled, I think it was Sandman Horatio Sanderson. Yeah, they had a best of 7, all that, and Terry ended up sweeping him 4 matches, and he was even said, "I was shocked. I thought that's all that matters." And Terry Richardson, she has nothing but utter respect for him.
Yeah, I mean,
it was just one of those things where, the matches each time they wrestled just was Terry's night. It happens. I mean, they didn't. It's not like they wrestled every single night. They wrestled each other different days, and it happens.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing that the Swamp has, or the AIL has lent itself real well to series. I know you, like I said, you had your series last year with Time Bomb. I know Catfish and Bullfrog went at it pretty hot and heavy last year. Looks like Willow X Nightmares balls finally fell into his sack, and looks like he finally wanted to challenge Killer Carl. But we'll see. We'll see where that goes. Definitely outmatched, but at least he can You can have some fun at the beginning of the year. Then looks like Ray Ray and Ricky Kyle are going to get their series started. So should be fun. Should be fun these next couple of cycles.
I see the Ray and Ricky Kyle series being a one for both of them. I don't think anybody's going to get swept in that because, both those men are good wrestlers. They're just going to go at it. I say it's going to be a close one. I think they're going to go the entire series. It's going to come down to the last and final one, whoever wants it the most. And I can't pick a winner. So they're both are so good.
It's you know what it's been long overdue. Like I said, I know they started something way back, and shout out to Kyle who I said we've been through a lot, Kyle. So let's have some fun this 2021 and yeah, make the swamp a better place. Make the swamp a better place.
Oh yeah.
You know what? You know who finally got what he deserved?
Who?
Pipsqueak, that son of a gun. He was playing in the swamp. He ran into the Crimson Curse, Sadaku Seiki from the Nightmare Dimension. He thought he was. You know what? It seems like he's like kind of changing his ways because he saw a woman in the mud. He saw a woman in the swamp. He's like, hey, let me go try and help her out. And then she just got him.
Oh yeah, he was scared. He ran off scared. He was afraid.
Oh, I guess that I would say something else, but yeah, poor guy. I mean, he's been through a lot, so he's definitely changing his ways. I'm curious to see these next couple of cycles how it transforms him because he's scared shitless right now. I'll tell you that much. They're talking about his head rolling. All of a sudden, this Crimson Curse lady is cursing him and tying him up on the tree. Oh man, poor Pipsqueak.
Yeah, when he was all this going down, he was scared. He was afraid to walk into the LSL arena because he thought he was going to get jumped by them. And like I said, he and another time he came into the locker room where Eric and I were, and he looked scared. He was behind my chair. I'm like, hey, little guy, what's up? And he was just shaking and go, whoa, calm down. And Eric and I were trying to calm him down and all that. And he kind of stuttered a little bit. It's like, okay, tell us what's going on. He said monster.
He said monster.
Yeah. I said monster. And he was shaking. I just commented, lady, a monster and a lady. And he was like shaking his head, a monster lady. And he's like, yeah. And then when War Goddess came into the locker room, he was kind of scared. I go, dude, that's War Goddess. You know her. Like, she's not the monster lady.
She's not the monster lady, but she's just big. She's just big.
And she went up and she talked to him a little bit, and then he gave her a hug and all that. And Ellie Mae came in the locker room when it was going on. We explained it to her. I said, with whoever this Balin person is and these monsters, little guy here is scared, and if you guys need backup from these people, just let us know.
Yeah, it's definitely going to lead to some nice teaming up against these monsters because we're definitely going to need some 4-on-1, right? Like survive. But obviously the monsters are coming. I mean, these next couple of cycles. I said we saw some challenges being issued already. We'll learn more about the swamp monster. Looks like I said, he's definitely coming after Pipsqueak, so we're gonna need help kind of bringing him down. I know the Fox woman is definitely looks like she's coming against she's, from what it seems like, she wants to take out most of the females in the dang LSL because Sugar Lips or Ellie Mae or Chicken Legs, she wants whoever. So I'm curious to see who Lucky Stars decides.
Well, it's like my grandfather used to say: "Be careful what you wish for; you may get it."
Like I said, I'm definitely curious where this feud goes. But yeah, there's some interesting matchups. I mean, This other Foxman Rob looks like he's challenging Lionfire and Kando. So he's bold enough to go after one from each league. I'm like, holy moly, he must have some
Yeah,
cojones.
yeah, he's got a mouth on him, but can he back it up? That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, these monsters, like we know, Jerry. I mean, we're definitely gonna have to strategize and figure out what to do. But it should be fun, man. Like I said, you know, breaking kayfabe. It's definitely fun to go up against a league outside of your own, and just to be able to make it work. I mean,
Yeah, I tell these monsters when I was a boy, my grandfather used to take me out in the swamp. We used to go hunt gators
just
and
like
all that. Oh yeah, and my
so.
grandfather said those are the big bad monsters that come out. He goes, a monster is just a monster. It takes many forms.
Oh yeah, these definitely got a certain look to them. So
Oh yeah,
now, I mean we got some pretty freaking freaky people ourselves here. Like you said, you mentioned Sandman already. I mean, just seeing him walk through the arena, lights flickering everywhere, and just yeah. I mean, so they got to deal with the Sandman. They got to deal with this. I mean, have you ever seen a smile so eerie? This Killer Carl. I mean,
oh yeah.
what a
He's
smile
another
on
one.
what a smile on him.
I've been in the ring with him, and I'll tell you what, he's one of the toughest competitors, and I never even see him smile in the ring. The only time he smiles when he leaves the ring, winning.
Oh, I mean the other when he was slapping himself, in the face and just looking at himself in the mirror, and you're just like, dude, like those slaps could knock out a normal individual, and he's over here just like getting himself hyped up, getting himself hyped up. So
Oh
here we
yeah,
go. Here we go. Now, um, so we got the monsters coming. So we got some outside action coming. But here in the AIL right now, we got so much action. I can barely track it. I mean, obviously we were talking about the double arm mix and match round robin that's coming up. We got some great series coming. Uh,
oh yeah,
but we got these mini pay-per-views, bro. The first one is the Total Annihilation one, which we seen Pipsqueak was a little upset because now that he got the boot from AI, he was left out of the show, and so he's a little bit upset that
yeah.
he got
He
left out of
was
that AI
upset.
show.
Yeah, and the thing was, I was afraid that was gonna happen to him because yeah, it was a dream come true. Him wearing his AI shirt, and he's part of a group and was doing good. Him and Ellie Mae both, but then all of a sudden, here they are getting the boot. It's like, what were they doing wrong? They were winning titles, they were winning matches, and you give them the boot.
That's what that's just the way it goes some days. I think it was more because of Ray Featherfield. I think that was the obstacle they couldn't get over. I mean, the tension between him and Ricky Kyle just was too much to overcome, and not only that, but when that's the person that's your strong hand, because I mean, pretty much after what was his name? Remember the other guy, Rocco?
I remember him. Yeah,
Yeah, after Rocco could no longer defend Pipsqueak and Ellie Mae, they brought in Ray Featherfield, and what good is it if he's over here trying to fight with Ricky Kyle all the time? That's
yeah.
not good. That's not good. So yeah, they had to go their separate ways. So, but this Total Annihilation, we got Ricky Kyle versus Switchblade. That's a pretty good match.
Yeah.
Who do you favor in that one? I mean, obviously Ricky Kyle is the champion right now, but
Yeah. Well, out of experience of Eric's been in the ring with both of them, so have I. Both good competitors will throw everything at you that they have. Between those two, I like both the wrestlers, a lot of respect. but I'm gonna have to give this one to Switchblade.
The intangibles that he brings.
Yeah, because Eric's been in the ring with him. I've been in the ring with him, and the guy's a complete enigma when he comes in. You don't know what you're going to get. I mean, he could be a high flyer 1 minute, a mat wrestler the next. You know, he just pulls arsenals of talent from himself. He's so good. No many people in the LSL know how good he is, unless you've been in there wrestling him. And Ricky Kyle, I'll take nothing away from Ricky Kyle. He's a damn good wrestler. He's world champ for a reason. But but one thing he needs to realize is, you know, you're not unbeatable. There is somebody out there that could have your number, and I'm not meaning this a disrespect to Ricky Kyle. He knows as world champion, when you become a champion, you have a target in your back, and anyone on any given day can beat you. And
Now,
I'm sure that's going through his mind.
I'm right there with you on that, but this is going to happen at an Annihilation show. So that to me right there just puts it, you know, obviously in favor of Ricky.
Well,
but I hope they play fair. But knowing those Annihilation guys, I really doubt we're going to get a fair show.
Well, even though he does have home field advantage, you know, I've seen some of the best that think they have a home field advantage, and when they do, and not do so well. And I don't want, and Ricky Kyle, hopefully he doesn't get too overconfident, because that can sometimes lead to you counting the lights when it's said and done.
Yeah, I agree. Now, next we have, obviously we said Poison and Poisoned are going to be a big part of this double arm mixed and match thing. So they got their plate full already next cycle, and then you're gonna, you know, they're gonna have this extra match at the pay-per-view versus the Blade Runners.
Yeah, that's going to be something. And like I said, I've been in the ring with both Poisons. They are very good. They are very good wrestlers. I mean, they're champs for a reason. Every time they win a title. And you got the Blade Runners, which been in the ring with them, and I'll tell you what, they are definitely worthy of gold. That match, I have to favor the Poisons on that one.
Yeah, I kind of figure they're going to be on their A game, especially with the round robin coming. So, and then from Link's trash talk, I don't know if Link's. I don't think he has a full set of marbles right now.
No, I mean, the way Link was talking was incoherent. That's how Eric see it, and I could see it. Okay, is he doing okay? Is he medically quote on Jovi? I mean, if he's got a problem with my kid brother Eric, you don't have to use a Bon Jovi song. Just come out and say it, or just come to his locker room and talk to him face to face. I mean, you quote Bon Jovi, you do songs. Well, are you taking the quote Bon Jovi song "Bad Medicine"? I mean, is that how you want to play this?
You're like, come and get it, Link. You got, if you can get past the poisons, get the poison. Oh man, now this one should be interesting. Redrum and Willowick versus Big Mama and Big Papa.
Well, like I said, been in the ring with those four individuals, very tough. I got to say, Big Mama and Big Papa, they've got youth on their side, but you got the other two guys that people like to refer. I stick with experience. I got to say, the old guys.
The old guys. You know, I would agree with you. Only one thing leans me towards Big Mama and Big Papa is that tournament. That tournament's gonna, like we were mentioning it during with the show, where you know that tournament is gonna force some people to change their strategy. You know, and that's what, you know, Tim was mentioning as well. It's like, hey, what if I have a pay-per-view and I want to use a singles strategy for my characters? It's like, well, that's part of the challenge of having a round robin tournament throughout, you know, the better half of the year. So,
but I got to stick with the old guy.
We wish them.
To
We
upset
wish.
people when you least expect it.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see how they end up. Now, this one should be interesting because the spare times have been on fire in the six-man division, and obviously we know Crown Slash and Axel. Obviously we checked. They were world champs or IWA world champs, I should say, not just AIL or LSL champs, but. So this one should be interesting. Up and coming spare timers versus world champions. So
Oh yeah, that'll definitely. I got to give it to the spare tires. They're on a roll.
hey, maybe we'll see. We'll see if Crown and Slash and them can. I don't know. I don't think they're building any rust anytime soon.
I
I'll
don't
tell
know.
you
They've
that.
been upsetting people.
Yeah, the spare time's good. We'll see. Now, what about this one? Catfish John versus Killer Carl.
Well, like I've mentioned before, we've all been in the ring with both Catfish John and Killer Carl, and very tough individuals. Killer Carl's going to bring his A game with him. Catfish is definitely going to bring his A game. Speak of a toss up of a match because both men are probably going to use everything and the kitchen sink to go. But if I had to pick a winner, I'm going to say I am going money down. I've got to pick Catfish John.
I think there's going to be some shenanigans in this one because the way Bullfrog follows Catfish, yeah, I think there's going to be some shenanigans in this. I don't know. So something tells me this match is not going to end well. Not going to end well at all. uh, Violent Victoria versus Sugar Lips Roxy. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now Sugar Lips is not the women's champion anymore. What did she win? She won the junior heavyweight.
She won a tournament. It was a couple matches. It came down. It was her. She ended up beating Eric in the quarterfinals. There were some shenanigans that went on there because Eric got I think it was the back of the leg with the pipe,
Oh,
and she ended up pinning him, and then she ended up going to the finals. And I think I'm not sure who she faced in the finals. I'd have to look at my notes. Junior heavyweight title, she became the junior heavyweight champion.
dang! I think she beat Pipsqueak if I'm not mistaken.
No, because I think she beat the current champion, whoever that was.
Who was the
Right?
champion? Time? No, not Time Bomb.
Wasn't time.
Now we'll double check.
Wasn't Switchblade, was it?
Uh, or either that or one of the Stambolis, maybe. I forget, but we'll double check.
Champion. It's the first woman in the LSL to become junior heavyweight champ, so she set her there.
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean,
she definitely has her moments. I mean, obviously,
I mean,
she's picking on Double R right now, so I'm curious where that's going. And Double R hasn't denounced not wanting to help them beat up the Reds. Double R, shame on you, Double R, shame.
Oh yeah, yeah. But either way, like I said, he won the title no matter what shenanigans went on. The referee's decision was final. Eric even said he made no excuses, didn't cry over spilt milk. He did say he felt something metal hit him in the back of the leg and it was a lead pipe. And he said, I can never have a fair match with anybody in AA without somebody interfering. I mean, what's it going to take?
Yeah, those AAA guys are fucking definitely infamously for cheating.
But it's just now Sugar Lips being the junior heavyweight champ, she better realize she's done. And you're going to have a lot of different competitors. I believe Pipsqueak has the next title shot against her. And
nice.
Yeah, and I'm going to pick Pipsqueak to win that because this little guy is due for a title shot. He is due. He has paid enough dues there. He's done enough. He needs to be on the commissioner page. And like I said, Eric and I got his back, and Ellie Mae's got his back, so they don't have to worry about any interference going on. It's just let the little guy have his moment. He's paid his dues.
Should be a good match.
Any shots at any commissioner titles. This will be his first one, and I think it's going to pay off for him.
Should be a fun one. She's tough, man. Like I said, I've always said she's the better of the three.
Oh, yeah.
What about this match? Newcomer El Hijo de Mil Demonios against Bullfrog Bob. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, El Demonios, he's a very good wrestler, very good talented wrestler. I mean, he's a luchador for crying. And those guys know what the risks are. These guys have trained since they were children to become wrestlers, wrestling in Mexico, Germany, Asia. It doesn't matter. They traveled all over. And when he came to the United States, he's been on a roll. But you also have somebody like Bullfrog Bob, who you don't ever want to estimate. He can brawl, he can wrestle too, just as well. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls something out of his hat in the ring. Right now, between those two, the winner, I'm going to pick Bullfrog Bob.
Yeah, a little more experienced than the luchador.
I think he's going to keep him grounded with mat wrestling, because I've seen Bullfrog Bob take a person apart in the mat, and I think the luchador is going to make the mistake, and when he gets to the mat, Bullfrog's going to work on a little and keep going at it. He can be vicious.
Yeah, I've said we've seen it in those swamp matches. Even though I seen Catfish got the better of him this cycle in a Blizzard match.
Catfish had to work for it, though. I mean, Bullfrog Bob does not make any match easy. I can tell you that.
Oh no, yeah, those two have, like I said, it's been fun watching them. Now, what about this one here? Prince Tier versus Night Hatcher.
Well, I have a lot of respect for both men. Like I said, very, very tough wrestlers. Prince Tier is one of the best out there as well. He's got the experience. Night Hatcher also has the experience. Two veterans here that put on a fight. I've got to say, in this match, I have to give it to Night Hatcher.
The IOD Night Hatcher. I mean, yeah, Prince Tier more of a tag guy in my opinion, but yeah, I mean, he's gotten his fair share of singles gold.
Oh yeah, he does. Night Hatcher, I think, is the better singles wrestler, because Prince Tier, like you mentioned before, Flip, has been in tags. It's all he's really done. Night Hatcher has been in nothing but singles matches, so the edge, Night Hatcher.
Yeah. Now, what about this one? Lion Fire versus King Achilles.
Well, both men go out there. They bring a spark to any arena they go out there. I mean, I've seen both of them wrestle hard. They give it their all and have that never die attitude. I think this match is cool, but I have to give this to Lion Fire.
I think he has more of a fan base. I think the fan base is definitely going to play a big factor in this one, because I mean, the King doesn't get on the microphone, so when the fans are, they can definitely play a big factor. I mean, we've seen we've seen how the fans just can motivate a fighter just to get that extra edge, So yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, Lion Fire, definitely. He's got the crowd behind him. I mean, he goes every arena he goes, he gets a big pop, and he goes with the crowd really good. And with his style, he's a good, very, very good submission wrestler as well. Yeah, I mean, he can do.
The King is just so pompous, never wants to talk, never, I mean, who eventually it catches up with you, you can't just go around spitting at the fans and, doesn't work, King. But we'll see. Hopefully, hopefully he puts on at least a good fight.
Yeah, hopefully he does. Hopefully he's not too arrogant and they put on a 5-star match.
Now, what about this gag match that we have here? Bort versus Ray Ray. What do you think? What do you think scheduled for that one? Something's fishy about that fight.
Yeah, there's little shenanigans going on there. I think honestly, this is going to be a ring. The ringer is going to be thrown in. Bort, I got to give Bort credit. He's going there. It doesn't have the very best record, but he shows up every night. But Ray Ray, wrestling him, Ray Ray's probably questioning, why am I wrestling this guy? I think it's a ringer. I think it's going to be a surprise opponent that's going to be thrown out there. He's going to say he's going to wrestle Bort, but they're going to throw a ringer in there at him. So I would look out for that because I think it's a setup.
I like it. Now, a lot of great trash talk, man. A lot of great trash talk this past cycle. Looks like
But yeah, I just
looks like Catfish and Bullfrog still going at it. Looks like this is a recap of a match they had last cycle, where obviously looks like a gator bit John and helped Bullfrog to the victory. Cheating. That's all I see here. Cheating, right?
Well,
Bullfrog's
these two guys, these are like two of the biggest kids on the block going at it, like fighting over who's the bigger one in the neighborhood. But every time they get in these swamp matches, something happens. Like John getting bit by an alligator. It's kind of like we were in the dressing room in the locker room. Everybody was in there when we looked at his wound. It's like, dude, you could have very well lost your leg and not wrestle anymore. You need to, if you're going to sell us as a Bullfrog, enough of these swamp matches. You guys need to do something different.
Well, did you see the one they had this past cycle?
Oh yeah,
they had a blizzard match, so I'm curious to see what went down in that one. Like I said, I'm curious to see how that played out. Bullfrog lost it, so it looks like he's not getting the snow.
Which have nature involved, and this is getting awful dangerous. And I think the commissioners, all the commissioners of the LSL ought to take heed of this and say, hey guys, one of you is going to get seriously hurt in this match. It's probably a career-ending one. You guys need to figure this out. This needs to be in a ring, or maybe the commissioners could come up with something, a certain type of match. And if they need any ideas, they can ask me, because I have a good idea for a match right now that they could do.
You're like that. We got to settle it in the ring, like you said. This is wrestling. Like, bring it back to the ring. But who knows? I mean, these guys are nuts. Like you said, we've definitely seen them, like you say, they've taken it way beyond anything we've seen in the past. So I'm curious to see where it goes. Now they're back. The dance-offs are back.
Yeah, this started turning a dance fever again.
Did you see what happened with good old Janie Lane this last time?
Oh yeah.
I you know what? I knew it was gonna happen, but Chicken Leg Peg still trying to put on a show, still trying to entertain, and Janie's not having any of it.
No, hardcore Janie Lane, tagged with her, been in the ring with her. She's one tough woman, and she basically said, we were in the locker room one time, all, just sitting there talking and everything like that, and she goes, I'm not a clown. I am not some, airhead diva. I'm a wrestler, and I don't like all this stuff that Chicken Legs Peg with all these friggin' dance-off matches. If I wanted to dance, I'd go to a nightclub or be an exotic dancer. But otherwise, I'm here to wrestle in the LSL. I'm like, well, yeah.
Yep. Well, she taught her a lesson.
Oh, yeah.
You want to be a show here. He just got on her back and rode her till till pretty much she knocked her out.
Yeah, she locked in.
Rear chokehold. Rear choke.
She gave her the channel. We saw that, and she locked in basically the Steiner recliner on her. That's what it was. Her own different version. And
What does she call it? The bull ride.
The bull ride. And she choked her out. I mean, she was done. The ref stopped the match. Said that's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then according to this, she even gave her one last kick to the gut to teach her a lesson. But
yeah, I think this is a different hardcore Jeannie Lane than we've seen in the past. This one looks a little bit more vicious.
Well, this one here, according to this little TT, she snuck under the ring. Let Chicken Leg Peg come in and do all her little showboating, and then when she least expected, boom, jumped on her back and rode her down with her bull rod.
Yeah, and that's the thing with hardcore Jeannie Lane. I was being asked in the locker room, so was Eric, what is going on with her? It's like, we don't know what's going on with her. Okay, this isn't the same woman that we've tagged or wrestled with. This is more of a vicious type of woman, hit and ask questions later. And yeah, I mean, she went in there and she choked out Chicken Legs Peg, kicking her in the gut while she's down. That was going a little too far.
You know what? Got to push that point. Yeah. Now, obviously, the monsters are they have what, 2 cycles now, right? This is the second cycle, their third cycle now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So looks like we've had some crossover action. The Dogman meets a fox. Did you see that one?
Yeah, the Dogman meets a fox. That was an interesting one right there.
It's part of the crossover that we're having with the Nightmare Dimension, and well, he had an encounter, and obviously he met 2 legendary fighters from the Nightmare Dimension in the Foxman and the Foxwoman, and
oh yeah.
I'm curious. He looks like he thought it was a dream at first.
Yeah, he definitely met him, and yeah, and he ended up getting something on his neck, and it wasn't a hickey. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, I'm almost certain Foxman doesn't give hickeys. I'm almost certain Foxman doesn't give hickeys. But I'm curious to see where this goes. I mean, the poor guy was bitten in the neck by the Foxman. We know that the fox creature has weird powers. So I'm curious where this is going.
Yeah, me too. Because, like I said, his neck got looked at, and it's just like he had to take a trip to the hospital and get a tetanus shot.
I don't think that tetanus is going to do too much, but Dogman Montana, I pray for you. I pray for you.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah.
Well, let's see where that goes. We talked about Link's crazy, Link's going nuts. Doesn't seem like his tag team partner is doing much better. It looks like Blade Runner Sloth managed to send in a whopping grrr this cycle. Grrr yourself.
Yeah, I know. This cycle I had Eric had his issues with them, and so did I, and all that. And they tried to do what they did last cycle, and it didn't go their way. And I think Link got dropped on his head or something, or got into a bar fight. Who knows? But he's just is acting weird. And he talks about War Goddess and all that, and it's just like
he mentioned War Goddess.
He did.
That bum.
But yeah, I don't know if it's
didn't they tag with War Goddess in the past?
Yeah, they were
six-man champions, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if this is something that they want War Goddess back, or if he's just ticked off that she's with Eric and myself, BTY, and hanging around. It's like, you know what? You guys made your choices. You went where you went. I went where I went, she said. I mean, she told me, Jerry, I'm not going to take their crap. We may have tagged and been friends in the past, but that was a different time. I'm like, then you do what you have to do. And Eric said, "We got your back."
Exactly. That should be fun. 2021 starting off hot and heavy. Now, someone we kind of wish we would have left back in 2020 against all authorities throwing their own show.
Yeah, I think they're smoking a little bit of the wacky weed because some of these matches they have, and it's called Rebirth, Indomitable One versus Big Papa, Sugar Lips versus Double R.
Wait,
Double
wait,
R.
wait a minute. This is the match that the Indomitable One said Big Papa was going to take a fall, right? He's just going to lay on his back.
Yeah.
And Big Papa agreed.
No, Big Papa didn't agree to that. He pretty much told him to stick it.
As he should have. As he should have. He should have.
Okay. And this is what I don't get either. Sugar Lips and Double R versus the Reds. When did Double R become a wrestler? He's a commissioner.
Yeah, you know, something's up there with this Double R guy.
And here's
well,
Time Bomb versus Sandman. Okay, that would be a good match. I'd pay this match. And Eric Fontaine versus Lucky Stars. It's like Lucky Stars does not have a problem with Eric. Eric doesn't have a problem with him. Putting him in a match like that, Lucky Stars has not given. So I think that's the farce. And Big Mama versus Walking. Walking who? Her dog? I mean, I don't know what AAA Flip is trying to get at. I don't know what their problem is. Frankly, I think they're drunk.
But the doors open at 5. But the doors open at 5.
Yeah, maybe in their wet dreams, but no. But them putting on a pay-per-view, they couldn't even put on a dog and pony show.
Oh, poor AAA. Hey, now they started talking again, and we said they were talking. Looks like Lucky Stars got a pie in the face. What's all this other blah blah blah? I don't think Lucky Stars is going to be too happy about getting a pie in the face. What do you think?
No, he's not going to be happy. Not about that. I mean, they've made it clear you assault commissioners, there's going to be some retribution from it.
Pie to the face for helping out Chicken Legs. How did he help out Chicken Legs? What did he do to Chicken Legs? Did I miss something?
Let's see. Not sure how he helped out Chicken Legs. I don't know if he gave her a title match or gave her a rematch. I'm not sure what the deal of that is. I try to keep I don't get interfere in the commissioner's business whatsoever. Unless it involves me, I'll talk to any of the commissioners, Kyle, Rob, it don't matter, Lucky Stars, but otherwise I try to stay out of that business.
What about this big old turd? How I Tame Lions and Snakes.
Okay. This big turd here, the Indomitable One, like I said, he's a very tough competitor, but he has all mouth. You know, sometimes he writes a check his body can't cash. He'll open his mouth and sometimes ends up hurting him in the end. I saw him get busted in the mouth one time. Well, who was it by? I think it was, who was he wrestling in the match? He was shooting off his mouth at the beginning with it, and he got punched right in the friggin' mouth, got his lip busted open. I want to say, I think who he got hit by in the ring, I think it was BTY who bopped him a good one.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
I think BTY got sick of his mouth, and he got right in his face, and BTY said, back up. He wouldn't do it. Whop. And he got a busted lip. I think he got 2 stitches in his lip for it.
Deserved it.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. Did I miss? Roxy is the one that put a pie in the face into Lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not going to go well. That's Double R's. That's Double R's girl.
Yeah, it is Double R's girl, but the thing is, Roxy being the LSL junior heavyweight champion, you know as well as I do, when you hold a prestigious title like that, you need to set a better example. That there's a chance there could be some disciplinary action going on too.
Yeah. Now it looks like Sugar Lips is asking Double R who they should take out next. Now, if Double R responds to that or doesn't respond to that, I'm curious because this is going to be a fun January. Let me tell you. Should they go after
Oh, it
Victoria
will
or
be.
Tessa?
I want to hear what Double R has to say about this. You know, him being commissioner and everything like that. If this sort of behavior is warranted, you know, even though it was a pie to a face, you're still putting your hands on a commissioner, and you shouldn't do that.
Right now, looks like Time Bomb had some words to you and your brother.
Oh yeah, yeah. He had some words for Eric, and he's had his words for Eric probably since day one. Even when Eric left and went to the AWL, Eric was having some problems, you know. And when Eric came back, he apologized to them. He apologized to everybody. But this guy, Time Bomb, he's like one of these guys that you have an open wound, he'll just go up and rub salt in it and not give a hoot if it hurts or not. He gets off on this, and sometimes he's a great wrestler. I'll give him that, but sometimes he takes his words too far. And I think with what he's doing, mouthing Eric, and now he's mouthing off to the Reds, and then he says some words to me being his big brother. It's like I'm a
Has he won anything lately?
You do nothing but shoot your mouth off. Oh yeah, he put Big Brother. He spelled, even though his spelling's incorrect, put BWIG. No, I don't wear a wig. Big Brother. I mean, maybe he's having trouble with his spelling, or maybe who knows? Maybe he's drunk when he writes this. But he's bad mouthing Eric. He's bad mouthing me, and he's bad mouthing the Reds. I'm thinking, does this guy have a death wish?
You're like, figure it out, buddy. Oh man. Now, Happy New Year. Looks like they're happy they took out Big Mama. When did they take out Big Mama? Did I miss this?
Yeah, they did. They took her out and everything, and it wasn't pretty.
Man, I missed that. What it was Roxy beat her?
Yeah, Roxy did beat her, but there was a little shenanigans going on in that match too.
Huh.
Yeah, I think what happened was Time Bomb grabbed her leg and tripped her, and Roxy ended up giving her like a curb stomp right on her face and pinned her.
Hmm. Uh so it seems like they thought Big Papa was gonna sell out because they're over here advertising like as if Big Papa needs money and Big Papa is gonna sell out, but we all know the truth. He didn't sell out. What about this 6-man domination? The fans won. They got an
Well,
award.
they got some sort of award. The fans gave them a 6-man award, and I'll give them this. They are a good 6-man team. Okay, they've earned it. They had titles and victories, but then here they are crapping on Eric again and all this, and telling the fans will stand with someone that will stand with them at all costs. Well, for one, AAA aren't fan favorites. I mean, every fan I talk to thinks they're a bunch of buttheads.
Oh, come on, especially with their actions. Come on now. Of
Yeah,
course.
you have a few fans who do like them, but every time I'm at an arena and these guys come out and shoot their mouths off on the mic, I hear that familiar a-hole chant towards them. I mean, I saw the ring get filled up with garbage one time because they badmouthed Eric, they badmouthed me, BTY, a bunch of other people, and the fans threw the garbage into the ring. I mean, I saw Roxy get hit with a friggin' Dr. Pepper bottle.
Oh.
It was a plastic one, but still, she picked it up and threw it out. And then Time Bomb was going to go after a fan, and then the fan was just saying it was a and Time Bomb went and was going to go grab him, and security grabbed Time Bomb and said, "Back off."
Yeah, things are heating up. Definitely, man. it should be a fun.
And the Abominable, yeah, I mean, I don't know what his deal was. The referee was telling him stay back, and he grabbed the referee by the shirt, and the referee didn't back down. He said, "You let go of me right now, or you're going to get fined." And so he wouldn't let go, and he said, "Okay, that's $1,000." And then he said, "Okay, 2,000, 3,000, 4," and then he let go. He goes, "By the way, you're fined $4,000 for touching a ref. You touch me again, you're going to be out of the LA."
Watch
Because
where
the
you're.
commissioners, officials, and referees will not be manhandled.
If not, we can't have matches. If not, we can't have matches.
Yeah, and he even made it, and the ref made it known too that if they were champions, and they said you touch me again and you're a champion, I will strip you of that title in a heartbeat. And the referees have the power to do it.
Best believe that.
Yeah, and they have the commissioner's full support because the referees can strip somebody of a title, and then the commissioner can get a tournament set up or get the two biggest tag teams or whoever singles and wrestle.
It's going to be a fun one, man. All right, Jerry. Well, it looks like other than BTY accepting Sloth's Big Flush challenge,
Oh yeah,
so it should be a fun January leading into February and these upcoming pay-per-views. A lot of action. So stick around and like I said, AIL for now. Any LS seller wins it back, then we'll have a nice little swamp talk. Nice little swamp
oh
talk.
yeah, definitely.
All right, Jerry, we're going to sign this one off. We'll see you guys next time. Stick around here in the swamp.
Yep.